Hello, you are welcome to today's event, and today we are going to be learning how to tack buttons. How to tack buttons. Imagine your button falls off, the button of your shirt falls off, your school shirt. How are you going to do it? Do you want to take it out to spend a lot of money fixing it? You can actually do it by yourself, and that is why we are here today. And before we continue, I believe you know my name. If you don't know my name is Tommy Ann. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to be showing you the materials we need so you get prepared as well. Let's get started. So here with me, we've got the fabric, you've got your spool of thread, you have your your needle, it's got an eye, then I've got my buttons, different ones, then I've got my pencil. I encourage you to use pencil, but I'm not going to be using pencil. I'm going to be using a marker just for you to be able to see what I'm doing. But please don't use marker or ink on your fabric, okay? So what am I going to do now? Just locate any place, and you've got your ruler as well, very important. So just place your ruler anywhere away from the edge, just like you are seeing, and make sure you're starting like this. Make sure your ruler is straight, and from that edge, mark 3. Like I said, I'm going to be using a pen just for you to see it. 3 inches, then 6 inches, and 9 inches. So that's telling you it's 3 inches apart. Don't worry about this. It depends on where you want to fix your buttons. It's just for you to know the skill and the technique of how to do it, okay? And this ruler measures in inches and centimeters. I'm using the one that has inches, the side that has inches. If your ruler only has the centimeter one, then you can just do 7 centimeters, 14 centimeters, and 21 centimeters. Is that okay? So I'm just going to do the second one. So this one I'm going to start. So I'm going to start at 2, 4, 6, 8. I want to make it closer. So that's what I have, and we're going to get started right now. I know you may not know how to thread your needle, and we're going to be doing it. So if you've got your thread, just pull it out. Sorry about the background noise. My house is close to the airport and railway. So you've got this. So can you see the way I'm doing it? Hold your needle, locate the eye, then you need to put it in. If you are finding it tricky to let it in, try to put water just to moisten your fingers and put it like this. Then so once it comes out like that, you pull it from the side and get it a bit longer. So I'm sure you'll be wondering how long. You can use your ruler to measure. Okay, 30 inches. Sorry, I'm using the inches. You can do 24 inches. So this ruler measures 12 inches. Then I'm going to put it there, then measure again to make sure I have 24 inches, just to be sure that it's enough for what you need and you're not running out of it. So once you get that, you cut the end, you take it away. I know to knot sometimes it's a bit tricky, but I'll just use the simplest method of how we tie our shoelace. So just go like that. Not a lot. So if you're not careful, it will just be tying, and at the end of the day, it will remain small. So once you pull it in like that, try to pull this one. Okay, so don't leave it just like that. Do it again and again. Okay, so if you're cutting this off, don't cut too close to the end. Just make sure you tie it well. You can see you still have a bit left, and the same thing you do on this side. Yeah, then you start. Look at the way you're going to start. I'm going to start with the small buttons. This is my button. If you've got a button that you have a part very flat, like flatter than the other side, then you place the flatter part on your fabric. That's what you're going to be using. So this is my first dot, as you can see, my first dot. I am going to take my needle and put it in from here. You can see it coming out from here, and I'm going to pull this one, any of the holes. So this hole is, sorry, this button is having 2 holes, and I'm just going to go like that. Make sure you pull it like that. Don't pull it too much so it doesn't pull out. Then you go like this. Don't go sideways. Once you go sideways, this is what happens to your fabric. You just fold off, and at the end of the day, you're struggling with it. You will need to start all over again. So just go like that. Then you bring it out. You hold your button. While you're putting your thumb on this button, you're putting a finger under the fabric holding the button, and you just pull it. So right now, the needle and the thread, both of them are under the fabric. So you go under. So wherever your needle, make sure it's not, you know, hurting your finger. Just keep your finger away, and that's it. It's out now. So you pull it, then you go again. So you do this like, okay, so you look for the, so the hole you come out from is not the hole you're passing it from again. So you locate the other hole, and you see it. You keep pulling, you know, you take it in again on the other side. So do that like 4 times, and yes, okay, that's it. So for me, I'm stopping right now. Then look at this bit. Right now it's under it. Just go, we want to lock this thread, just pass it like this, and once you have like a loop, so pass it, hold this one so you don't have it tangled up. So just do it like this, 1, 2, and make sure it goes all the way, and you've seen it. So right now I'm going to cut, and I'm going to tie like you're tying your shoelace. Yeah, you can do it twice or 3 times, and don't cut too close to the end, and that's what you have. So right now you take your needle and thread again, you look for your the end. So this is another way to knot the end of your thread. This is the way I use most times. So you place it like this, the end like this, your thumb on it like this, then you roll this one, making it, you know, slants like this. Then I roll this one in, then I pull. As you're pulling, you are, you know, just using your fingers to strangle it like that, and that's it. It gives you a very big knot, which is nice. So I'm going to show you another way of doing this. So you've got your needle again. Make sure you bring your needle out first before you pull your button. Okay, so that's your button again. Make sure it's the flatter one, that is flat side, that is going on the fabric if you have different sides. Then you go. I'm going to show you something here, so you need to watch. Okay, just like that. Then you come out again. Make sure it's not, the distance is not too wide, and that. And I want to show you something. Look at this, because sometimes when you put your button, your shirt like this, you fix it in, it may be like too firm or tight, or you're not able to go in well. So this one, don't pass it through the fabric, just pass it under the second hole. Make sure it's firm, and wind it like 5 or 6 times. Then take it through your fabric. So that gives it a bit of, you know, like it's lifted, so it's not too firm and hard for you to so you don't need to do that one again, just once, like the tying around, and that's what you have. Try not to pull it like this. You go under it, just the, you know, this is where you have the needle just now under it. Then now it's above it, you go from where you are. And that's me done with this one. And I'm going to be tying it again. So you see it passing through the bulk of thread. Remember to put your finger in, then 1, 2. Don't remove your finger until it's almost gone, and try to push it down. And that's me again cutting it off. Tie it again, because you don't want to be fixing your button every day. You don't want it to be falling off every day, so you need to give it a tight knot. So that's me. I did this one 3 times and cut not too close again, and that's it. So right now I'm going to tie it again. I'm showing you this part again. So my finger like this, slants, then keep strangling it till you bring it all the way down. It's a big knot. So I'm just going to show you how to do the 4 holes. So same way, go under it. Okay, then I'm going to go like this. That's the first hole. Then it doesn't matter if you do it across or straight, but I'm just going to do it across. So like that. Okay, then I try to go, so wherever I go, I can come out from any of the holes. But when it comes out, I try to like go again, you know, then try to locate this one, this side or this side under it. if you're not able to, don't worry. So you say it has come out from the other side, then I want to cross it now. I'm going to be showing you the picture when I'm done. So I've crossed it, and so you just go like 4 times on each side. Okay, and that's me done. Can you see it? Yeah. So I'm going to knot it now. So like I said, do it 4 times each. You see my finger? Doing it twice. Yeah, and that's me done. I'm going to show you the picture of everything I've done right now, and I would like you to share your pictures with me as well. Okay, and if you have any question, you can ask. Okay, that's me. Remember to place your needle on your pin cushion if you've got one, but make sure you don't put it on the floor. Okay, so here's the first one, the second one, and the third one. You see, the one having 4 holes. So try it. I'm going to finish up later or use it to teach other children. Thank you so much for joining. I believe you have learned something. Okay, have an amazing evening. Bye.